I don't like to share it that way.
The following message is transmitted at the request of local authorities.
Today's review is for the Odin M12 SIDEWINDER speed loader. I've used all the speed loaders that are on the market at this time. You've got the normal thumb, small speed loader. I've got your M4 styled thumb. You press it, mash that button down to get your BBs in. I've used the Elite Force SL14 speed loader. I'm completely blown away by the Odin M12 SIDEWINDER. This is without a doubt the best speed loader I've found. Load it up with your preferred BBs. I believe the website says it holds 1,600 rounds. Take your M4 mag, there's a wheel on the back, and what it'll do is your normal M4 mags will actually lock into the bottom, and then you just spin it. Once it stops, that's all there is to it. There's a lock, so you press on the back, releases it. This is a fully loaded mag, didn't take any time. What happens is as you're spinning it, it will eventually stop and you know you're done. In case you're working it too hard, it is protected so that it'll just spin, nothing's going to get damaged. Eject your mag, throw in another one. One of the very unique characteristics of this speed loader is that it will fit in a double pocket M4 pouch or AK pouch. There is already a universal adapter available online, so this will fit your submachine mags as well as your AK mags. This is something that Elite Force has waited far too long for their speed loader, and the Odin is without a doubt an infinitely better investment for your gameplay than any other speed loader on the market. Elite Force, I would recommend that you stop production on the SL14. This thing is dead. It is a relic of the past. Nobody buy it. Don't waste your time on it. I'm gonna sell mine used. The Odin speed loader, that's where it's at. This thing's far smaller, faster, easier to use. The Elite Force speed loader is a little bit temperamental. You gotta get it in the right angle to really fill up that line of BBs to stuff them into your magazines. This guy takes it to the next level. Recently, I switched over to a PTW rifle, personal training weapon, and the only speed loaders available for this were the thumb style speed loaders. I did discover that with the A&K mags available from EVIC, you could fit them into the Elite Force speed loader. This thing functions as a giant maraca. You're essentially shaking BBs, press the button, and then you pump it. The way my PTW mags worked with this speed loader, the spring put too much tension and wouldn't allow the magazine to fill all the way. What would happen is the BBs would actually pop out of the bottom once this started to get full. I counted about 5 mags worth of BBs and discovered that only approximately 80 rounds were making their way into this 120 round magazine. There are a few videos demonstrating that the Odin speed loader works with your PTW mags. What I've discovered, you just need to wedge it in there and hold it in place. Then you just spin it. Done. I've counted out 3 mags worth of BBs, and what I observed is each mag was holding, its variance between 120 and 130 BBs. But this speed loader is loading all the BBs that your PTW mags and anything else you throw at it will hold. I was at a TOG event, Operation Fragile Sovereignty. I used this speed loader to load all my mags. Meanwhile, my other teammates are mashing it with their thumb and having a miserable time. I tried to convert my friend Rich over. He at first didn't want to do it. After he saw what was going on, he couldn't help but want one. I can't recommend the Odin speed loader enough. I'm going to say this is probably the best $50 you're going to spend playing airsoft. The Odin loader, this thing is dense. It is solid. It's not going anywhere. It holds 1,600. You can put it in your pouch. If you have more BBs, throw them in your pack, throw them in your gear, wherever. You're going to be able to fill this up. There's a window down here. Load it up. Just to review, this speed loader will handle all your M4 mags out of the box. It's going to handle any of your PTW mags. I've been on a few PTW groups on Facebook. It's loading the Vanarus mags and anything else anyone's thrown at it without fail. I'm using the A&K PTW magazines, no problem. With the universal adapter, you'll be able to fill up your AK mags and anything else. I'm going to post a link to that universal adapter as well. Thank you for watching.